Hey y'all, it's your girl, the Chart Goddess, and I am back with another analysis of gold for the week of March 2nd through the 6th. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking for. This is my own personal analysis. You may see things differently, but in order for me to get in the market, this is my setup that I am waiting for. So let's get into it. Okay, so automatically I go in to mark up my previous weekly high and low, my previous daily high and low. We do have a great 4 hour supply that was tapped into. Being that the war is going on, price was already obviously going to gap up, but we gapped into a 4 hour supply zone. So now I'm looking to take it back down to this 4 hour demand zone. Excuse me. So my analysis from there, once I see what the 4 hour charts are doing, I go to my 15-minute chart because I like to enter on the 1 minute chart. So I go to my 15-minute chart and see what it's doing as well. So one of the things that I noticed, or what I was waiting on, was a pullback into this gap, for this gap to be filled, and also to see what reaction happens off of the previous day high and the previous weekly high. I know it's not right here, but it's also a previous weekly high. Once I see that, I drop down to my 1 minute chart to see if we got any candle closures below a key level on the 1 minute and the 5 minute chart. Okay, I really would like to see a strong push back down into this demand zone. We're not far out forward from it, which is about 5,200, which I know gold likes to travel to these numbers. But if it doesn't push back down to this particular demand zone, the only way that I would get into a buy off of another demand zone is if we clear this 1 minute breakup structure, right? So I would need to see price break above this and hold above this level in order for me to get in for a buy. Okay. Also, we have a candle closure below the previous day high and the previous weekly high. So in my mind, that's automatically telling me that we could go further, right? If we were going to go higher, based on my analysis, we would have rejected off of it on the lower time frames. Although we do have a rejection on the 15 minute, I am still watching the zones to see what happened. I am looking to take longs from the 5,200 range, and if it never comes back down to my entry in order for me to get in a trade, then at that point in time I would need to see that 1 minute break of structure, which is also a 15-minute break of structure, meaning that this last lower high needs to be taken out. So let me know what you think gold is going to do this week. Drop it in the comments. I look forward to coming back with another analysis for you.